think it is. Thing should be up and running. Just gonna check one more time. See here. My Wi-Fi is being a little strange today, so we'll just see how this goes. Okay, yeah. There's sound. Yeah, we're just gonna play some American Truck Simulator today. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn that volume down. It's quite loud. There we go. Can barely hear myself think with that. Anyway, yeah, how are y'all doing today? Just got back from the gym. Probably about an hour. No, maybe. Yeah, a little under an hour ago. Oh no mods. Not mods. I don't need mods. Yes. Always forget. Oh, manage profiles. Well, I'll delete this one. Yeah, I've got a tiny bit of a cold. I don't even really know what it is. It's just this coughing that's been going on and off. Let's see. What do we want to name it? What do we want to name him? Anybody got any ideas? Is anybody watching right now? Just see what's going on. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Probably just name it myself. That picture could go with the Discord mod. Discord mod. Which Discord mod do we want to choose? The old Discord mod. I don't know which one to choose. Oh, this guy. This guy speaks to me on a personal level. I like this one. Which one was that? Oh, whatever. Which one do we want? It's the American sign. Company name. We want to name it. No. Pee pee poo poo. Use theme cloud. Yeah, sure. Keyboard steering. That's the best. Best right now, at least. Trying to keep an eye on chat. Yeah. Just save up some money. But yeah, I've just got a nice little candle going right now. Charcoal and black teak with notes of birch and lavender. I don't even know what that means. I just went to a Target on a trip one time and I was like, hey, this smells good. We're gonna put it in Texas because anywhere west of Texas is communist. No, Amarillo. Yeah, we're gonna go Amarillo. Oh no, I didn't want to do the tutorial. No. Oh gosh, dang it. Did not want to go and do the tutorial in Amarillo, Texas. But it's whatever. Anyway, if there's anybody watching tonight, how are y'all doing? Doing good, I hope. Ugh. Uh, I've been doing pretty good. I got a gym membership last week. Been making gains. It's been surprisingly fun, actually. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Oh, balls. Really? Really? Balls. That's the best. That's the best right now. Balls. That's a good response. We'll just reply back with balls. Washington D.C. I can't wait to the Oklahoma DLC where we just get to go through a flat plane of nothingness. Yes, I know how to do this. Is there a way to skip the tutorial, maybe? No. Therefore, a few meters and stop. Enter, blah, blah, blah. Just do that. F1. Yep. F1 to take a closer look. I got reported for terrorism. On what account? What terrorism have I done, Mr. Robert Wright? Okay, just continue. What terrorist crime have I committed? Okay, there we go. Follow nav. How about you tell me there, Mr. Wright? What international crime have I committed? Balls. Okay. I see. I see. We got a comedian in here. You just wanted me to say balls again, didn't you? Honestly, if college don't work out, I'm just gonna be a trucker. Just take a loan out from the bank. Just be like, hey there, Mr. Banker. I want a truck. I want a truck. Give me that money, or I'll shoot you. That's exactly how you do a bank transaction right there. For any of y'all who don't know, it's worked hundreds of times. Just play it safe. That's what I always do. I remember playing this game one time, and I always break the speed limit in this game just because it's funny. And of course you're gonna break the speed limit. Like speed limit 45 right there. It says 45 right there. Who's gonna drive 45 on that? Not me. Especially if you go through California, it's like 60 through the entire state is the top speed for these trucks. Like, I don't care, officer. If the car doesn't move out of the way and I hit them, then that's their problem. Like that little family of 5 walking across the road and I'm speeding right through a red light. That's their fault for not looking out for, like, what? 100-ton semi? That's not actually how much they weigh, but at least I don't think. I don't know much about semis. Where shall we go? We'll take that job. I don't even know what we're hauling yet because the picture didn't load in. You can buy European trucks in this game? I did not know that. That's European. I think that's a European truck. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody's giving me hearts on the stream. I wonder who's hearting the stream right now. The one viewer who's definitely not me watching the chat right now. Oh, giving me all these hearts. Wonderful. What a lovely little viewer they are. I hope they're having a wonderful day. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a big battery right there. Why can't there be a mission where you haul like frozen aliens to Area 51 or something like that? Like Arizona. That's where Area 51 is, right? It would be Arizona. Arizona's in the game. Oh no 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 no! It's Nevada. Nevada. Area 50. Is it Nevada or Arizona? Can't remember. But yeah. Why can't you just haul aliens to there? Like that'd be so cool. Alright, let's just make this turn, not hit the light pole or the electric pole back there. Oh, hold on, somebody has texted me. Okay, we're good now. Balls. Balls. Alright. It's just... What's a button for horn? Okay, H. Like every other game should be, that's good. Like, see, this is a good road for like 50 miles an hour, but I'm not gonna follow that. I've got places to be. I've got money to make. Doesn't the cops know about all the money that I gotta make? I have new mail. I hope it's not the wife again. I don't care, wife. Oh, okay. Alamogordo. Is that New Mexico? Alright, let's see here. Okay. I just get myself comfortable with the controls again, because it's been a while since I played this. I used to play this a lot. Well, I mean, I say that like I've had it for a while, and we're just gonna pull out in front of this truck right here, because they're not gonna stop. I thought they were gonna stop, but they obviously didn't stop. Uh, mm. We can blame that on them. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is lovely. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Just move forward. Just pull forward. Move out of the way. I mean, what a freaking idiot. Does he not see the like hundreds or tens of tons semi truck right here that's going right in front of it? Like, how much of an idiot do you have to be? Don't you know that these things own the road right now? They own the road, and you just blatantly pull out in front of a semi truck. I mean, what an idiot. Alright, let's just see. Okay, no cops are following me. I would put the radio on in this game, but I think it's all copyrighted music. Unless it's like a classical station. I don't think classical music can be copyrighted, can it? Because, I mean, the artists have been dead for hundreds of years. I mean, unless probably... Oh, whoopsie daisy. See, look at this. Red light. Okay, there's already people going in front. It'll be fine. We can wait a little bit. Oh, engine malfunction. Oh, we'll be fine. See, look how they stopped for me like that. No cameras and no cops around. It's perfect. You can just move, keep moving. You can just pull in front of everybody. Why are my wipers on? Why can't I turn my wipers off? There we go. Here we go. You can't forget the turn signal. If you're not going to obey traffic laws, at least try to obey the turn signal. There's one thing I hate while driving. It's people who don't use their turn signals and people who have their brights on when they shouldn't. Oh, one of my friends just joined. Mr. C friend, how's it going? Mr. C friend. Ooh, Canyon. Used to have a family up there. Alright, let's keep driving down through here at the wonderful speed of 31 miles an hour. See. Uh-oh. I hear a cop around here. That just means we have to speed past them so they don't catch us. Oh gosh, and then there's that. I don't know if that's a statue I'm thinking of right there, but there's a statue on the way to Canyon whenever I was oh, sorry. Whenever I was young, I'd drive down to Canyon because Polo. What? Polo pee-pee? Somebody wants me to say that? Too late. I already said it. Yeah, there was some big statue. It was just this huge, like, cowboy, like, Texan dude. I was like, I don't like that. Everything else on that trip was fine. Even though it was like 4 hours long. I do it every other weekend because his parents were divorced. But yeah, it was fine. Let's see here. Speed limit is 55 and you're driving below that. Well, to be fair, that thing probably can't go that fast. Oh, there's a car that just ran. It ran into me. It ran into me. Don't you just love being a semi-truck driver? Being able to own the road. Probably not going as fast. Probably one because I've got, like, what is it, like, thousands of pounds, like 100,000 pound load or something like that. Also, just because I did not hit a what was it, a fire truck hit me as I was turning out. I did not hit it, it hit me. See, 45. Who's going to drive 45 on this road? I'm trying to think what the next stream I should do, because now that a lot of my stress of school is over, now I've really just got to focus on finals, which we've just got dead week next week, so that can't be terrible. But yeah, probably just gonna start streaming more in the summer. And yeah, probably do maybe I don't know. Farming sim gets kind of boring, and it's better with a controller. And the only cord that I have for a controller that connects through here is broken. So yeah. Roblox would be good. If any of y'all have any ideas, like, comment them or tell me what I should do. But yeah, I've got a couple other friends who do some streaming. One of them hasn't streamed in a while though. Oh, engine malfunction again. One of them just needs another monitor. I'm gonna give them one of my old monitors. I hope it works, because his streams were hilarious. Oh look, little plebeian speeding down, or slowing down. Yeah, look, that car moves out of the way for me. They know who owns this road. Let's see, where do I turn right here? We gotta slow down, of course, right here, just because we gotta do a big old turn. Actually, I have a better idea for this. There we go. Oh dear. Safe to say that didn't work out as well as I thought it would. Oh, you're fine. Oh, no, that was a train. I thought the truck was honking at me. Why can't I move past this barrier? Is there like an invisible barrier or something right here? Yeah, y'all are gonna have to move. Alright, let's just move her forward. Everything's fine, game. I can move just fine. Okay, okay, we might be good to... We might have to bring her in. Tow service. Ooh, getting dicey on money right now. This is gonna be lovely. Trying to think what other games would be good. Kerbal Space Program. I played Kerbal Space Program. I bought a rifle off of a friend of mine, and yeah, it's an old World War II rifle. Oh dear, we're gonna be in debt for a while. Unless I didn't even have to pay for that. Ooh, if I don't have to pay for that, I have an idea. A lovely idea I have. Move, Volt, you stupid semi. Oh, be quiet. Okay. Nobody's coming this way. Nobody that can hit me. Okay, we're too far. Let's turn in. Note to self: might not be wise to do an oversized load at the first time for the first time you've played in a long while. Oh, I say a long while. It's been a couple of weeks. Yeah, let's just eat her out there. Okay, there's a semi coming. You gotta respect the other semis in the road, but everybody else you can just kind of push away, or push around. Now I don't even have to worry about paying for that. So that means I can drive as recklessly as I want. The company's just gonna pay for it, and that means I could just drive recklessly. Yeah, so if the company pays for it, so it'd be fine. Oh wait, can't forget the turn signal. Yellow IL will be fine. Let's see. How far more we got? It's about like 2 hours and 30 minutes of in-game time. What would be cool is if, well, it would be kind of cool, but I feel like it would get kind of boring after a while, is if there was a, like, real-time, like, actual, like, two scale US. That'd be pretty cool. Be cool as in, like, a cool game design, but, like, it would take forever to get from one point to another. You see this little this little area right here. I forgot what that's called. But yeah, that's just like a free lane you could use right there. If there's anybody blocking your path, all you gotta do is just drive right here and everything will be fine. Just pass anybody you want. That's what I always use whenever I'm driving. In game. Definitely in game. See here. Yeah, let's see. Only truck is like for a new truck is usually what 100,000. So I could either get enough credit to take a loan out from the bank, or I could just save up and not have to worry about loans. Or I could just get tons of credit cards and keep maxing them out. It's a good idea. We'll just max out the credit cards. Okay, so they want us to go from 70 to 45 to 35. I will not obey this traffic law. Okay, maybe I have to because there's no real other place for me to drive. Drive to avoid the slow drivers. Yeah, let's just keep driving. Keep driving. Oh, 70. That's what I'm talking about. Just keep driving, driving. Wow. You've got to be a menace on the road so people will leave you alone. Just driving between lanes. Look, officer, I'm just trying to warn people to get away from me. Well, what was that? I was talking about a World War II rifle earlier. Yeah. Made in 1942 in England, which now it's chambered in 303 British, which is expensive. But yeah, it's a nice rifle. It still works really well. Well, I say it works really well. Everything works really well, except I don't know how well it shoots. I need to go to like a gunsmith or something like that, see how well it shoots. But yeah, it's super cool. Love the history behind a lot of stuff. I've got a knife that my brother got from a World War II U.S. veteran that picked the knife off of a Nazi soldier, and it's like a little pocket knife, and I got it now. It's really cool. Oh. The scenery in this game is just really good. Oh, don't want to hit the wall there. The scenery in this game is really nice. Oh, another game I was wanting to stream was probably a FNAF game or something like that. Five Nights at Freddy's. Originally, I was gonna do a FNAF 6 stream, but I did not know. I do not know how the good strategies to FNAF 6. It's just, it's a tough game. Probably gonna do probably 1, 2, 3. I don't know. 4 scares me too much. Sister Location. Probably what's the one about? I bought Sister Location. Yeah. Probably do Sister Location because that's the one I already own. Or Ultimate Custom Night because I used to on this channel upload Ultimate Custom Night videos. Those videos are taken down now, of course, but or I took them down. I mean, did I even talk in those? I can't even remember if I had commentary in those or not. Yeah, I just like, I've never been the greatest fan of the format of streaming because I like to, if something gets boring, I just like to skip ahead. But I like video wise, I like doing streaming more just because I've always liked the long play of things instead of more episodic things. Or like, making videos for them. I like watching more episodic YouTube videos, but when making videos, I like doing more live streams. Like, yeah, there's probably gonna be episodes. I'm probably gonna, if this stream goes well, I'm probably gonna do another one of these. I was gonna do another Intruder one because Intruder's been my best one so far, and Intruder was also just really fun to play. It was also, fun to play with my friends, and no, that's not the one I played with friends. Team Fortress 2, I don't know what really happened with Team Fortress 2. My computer just had a stroke and died whenever I played it. Bean Battle, Bean Battle. Bean Battle was just some random stream I decided to do one day. I was already played with my friends like 30 minutes in that game, but I was like, this would be fun to stream. Just because it was just, it's pure hilarious. I thought it was hilarious at least. Pure funny. Oh, parking brake. I'm hoping sometime to get my wheel and pedals from my dad's house. It'd be nice to get. It'd be fun to play it with play this with that. So. Is that like a Church of Scientology right there or something? What is with this city and aliens? Roswell? Roswell does sound familiar. If maybe it was part of an alien story or something like that. Roswell. I don't know. Was there a Roswell story or alien stories in Roswell? Rocket League. Oh, Rocket League. I just thought about Rocket League. I used to be pretty decent at Rocket League. I wasn't the greatest, but for my skill level, I was pretty good. But that was whenever I had a controller or the PS4 and all that. But now I'm moving over to computer, and I'm not that great at it on computer. But I just started out on computer, so. Well, excuse me. So I'm trying to pick up that skill again on computer. I think I got to like gold 1 on my first week. Then dropped down because my teammates weren't that good. I know that's a common thing you'll probably hear. It's like, oh, my teammates did bad. It wasn't my fault. I legitimately want to say it was my teammates' fault. It was not my fault. It was my teammates, not me. And yeah, I'm not a scholarship for that because I'm about to go. Well, I say about to. It's gonna be like a couple, well, little under 2 years. I think I'll be going to college. Yeah. So yeah. That's oh no. Oh dear. And a new keyboard because my, what was that? D key keeps getting stuck. Mm, 15 more minutes. and we can get the 7,000, which ain't really gonna do me much, but it it's money. Oh, you gotta turn lanes. Where are we at now? Artesia. A strange name for a town. Oh dear. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, where's the train? There ain't nobody on either side. No turn. Okay. We're just gonna do a slightly legal thing right now. Slightly legal. It's fine. It's fine. There ain't no cops around. No cops are. Oh no. Dear. If there's no cops around, they don't know. Oh, be quiet. Don't honk. You'll. Alright. Do they have to go slow like that? Go! I want one of those keyboards that like light up when you press a button. That'd be really cool. Like the one I got, you know, it's got RGB lights in it because it just came with the computer I bought. But the RGB lights that like when you press a button, it does a little like, you know, color wave thing. That'd be cool. Alright, turn. Wide turn, wide turn. Like that. There we go. Just gonna go right here and do another wide turn. Alright. Oh dear. I know how this one's gonna work out. You swing in from the opposite side, like right here. There we go. This will work. Yeah, so you want to hear a funny story. So, the other day, my school was doing, you know, elections, you know, all that stuff for, like, you know, student body and whatever. And, okay, how are we gonna do this? Oh, whatever. Let's do it the easy way. So, yeah. Oh, I do get a small damage penalty. That's fine. But, anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna turn the volume down because it's still kind of loud. The music's kind of loud. But, hold on, let me look for music volume. There we go. So, anyway, yeah, I got elected as vice president, but I was the only dude out of 5 people who were running, so it was 4 girls and then me who were running. So, you know the boys wanted me to win, and of course, like past years, we thought the girls would, like, I don't know, split their vote again, like they always, like they always do. But no, they got smart this time, and they voted on one girl who they thought would be the best. And I got vice president, but the boys, there were 2 of the boys gone that day, which would have won me the election. But then another boy put in 8 extra ballots for me, and I still lost. So he just rigged the entire election, and I still lost. Like, what are you doing? If you're gonna at least rig an election, at least do it well, you know? We're just gonna pull that out in front of everybody. There we go. But yeah. So if he actually cheated well, and then those two extra people were there, or those two extra people were there, I would have won the election. Which, I mean, did I really want to be president? I guess not, really. Oh, it's fine. It's just one little red light to skip. Oh, I have an idea. There's a big sidewalk right here. What if I just... nothing to see here, nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, it's one red light. Okay, that's two red lights now, actually, so it's a little bit more serious now. But, yeah, so, in response to that rigged election, which the girls probably rigged it also, because there's not much of a big difference between the girls and guys in my class, like the number of them. Like, I think the girls have a little bit more, but for us guys, it ain't that much to cause a big difference. But for somebody to add 8 extra ballots in, and then the girls still win, I think there was a little bit more cheating on the girls' side than I probably originally thought, thinking about it now. But yeah, in response to that, the guys in my class, including me, decided to break away from the rest of the class and form our own little independent class, I guess. Just my sophomore class, me and the boys, we broke away because of the tyranny of the girls, and now we have created our own independent class, doing our own independent stuff. So yeah, that's kind of how I almost started a civil war, but we kind of forgot about that idea. Sadly, it would have been cool to be, president of the boys. I have mail. What mail do I have? This equipment needed. See, 78 through a 40. It's just, oh dear. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. That was way too close right there. But yeah, the guys had originally thought about a paintball match. It would have been fun. But no, actually some of the girls actually really did want paintball. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them wanted paintball because paintball's fun. I mean, last time I played it, we did Revolutionary War style of gameplay where 2 lines of people go on opposite sides of an open field and just gentlemanly warfare and just fire back at each other. Just one side and then the next. Ugh. I've got a coughing bit. I have not gotten out of control. But, yeah. It was going fine till I got donked in the head by one. That hurt. All the other times I got hit, that didn't really hurt that bad. But whenever I got hit on the head, because all those other times been protected, this time I got hit on the head. It was right above my mask. And that hurt. I felt the pain on that. And airsoft, I think paintball hurts a lot more than airsoft. I don't know why. Well, probably because I'm playing it. But what I do is, me and my friends do is, then my friends, he's got a pretty big piece of land. We play airsoft and that. It's like Vietnam in there because it's just a big old forest. So it's like fighting in Vietnam in there. But we play a lower PSI and we only do semi-auto instead of auto. But yeah, it doesn't hurt as bad until you get hit in like the hand or something like that. But I had 2 people behind me. It was like a aimbot. It was like I had aimbot, is what he said. 2 people were shooting at me and they never hit me. I just snapped around and then hit both of them with just 2 shots, like 1 shot per each person. But yeah. Oh dear. Somebody on the school group or my class group chat. We were planning a class party, and I think it's about to hit pandemonium. She asked, we were doing a class party. It was gonna be a swim party, and the girls wanted to do volleyball, but the girl representative said it might not be best to do volleyball because it was gonna be at the volleyball was gonna be at a different place than the house we were gonna go at. So we just thought it would be easier to just do the pool party. And knowing how some people in my class take information, like no, it's probably not going to be very well. Mainly volleyball. Well, I think from the guys it'll be fine because okay, I enjoy watching volleyball. I've played volleyball before. In fact, me and some of the boys did a scrimmage against the girls in our class, and we won. Well, we didn't win, but they cheated and gave us bull crap calls to make them win so they wouldn't hurt their egos. And you might think that's wrong. You might think I'm just saying that because we were bad. But no, it's happened before, or it happened after that as well. Not with my class, but like some of the older guys in the school went against the varsity volleyball team and started to win until they actually started to pull back so they didn't hurt their egos or what was left of them after that. Oh boy. If you can't go to either of those days, just say you can't go to those days. It's not that hard. So, oh, dear, that's on the internet now. She's probably going to see this and think like, is he insulting me right now? No, just say you can't go. But, yeah. Anyway, I don't think the girls would take not doing volleyball very easily because the girls in my class enjoy volleyball. Guys, on the other hand, most of them, 90% of them, don't really enjoy volleyball. I enjoy volleyball. I enjoyed watching it and enjoyed playing it, even though I wasn't really on there much because, well, I'm not athletic. I've got the asthmatic disease. But yeah, it was fun doing it until they pulled out the bullcrap calls. We did like 1.5 sets because one of them had to be ended early, but we won the first set and tied on the second set. So, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you're fine. Why are you scooting back so far? You're gonna hit me again, car. But yeah. What was I saying? Something about, oh yeah. I mean, it was fun. I was enjoying myself. We all went in black. Well, all the boys wore black, and I wanted to play like, I don't know, Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones, or Back in Black by AC/DC as our walkout music. I thought Back in Black would have been better just because it's, more of a walkout song than it is Paint It Black by Rolling Stones. But yeah, it was fun. Of course, until bullcrap calls came out. Oh my goodness gracious! You'll live, car. Yeah, and it still happened again next year, or well, I guess it would have been this year because we did that little scrimmage thing last year. But this year at some pep rally for volleyball going to state or something like that. And they were like, "Hey, let's get the guys. Let's get some of the guys together. The athletic or no, it was football guys. It was the football guys. Main football guys went up against the volleyball girls in volleyball. The guys started to win by a lot, and then they had to get bullcrap calls because the guys weren't. The guys were beating the girls, and they didn't want their egos to be hurt. But I say we do a rematch in one of the guys' sports. Oh my goodness gracious, car, just drive. I say we do a rematch, except not a girls' sport. I say it's a girls' sport, but there's guys who play volleyball. But you know, it's mainly a girls' sport. A guy sport like baseball or football. Football would be funny. Somebody just said exactly what I was saying. Just don't go. If you can't make it, don't go. Ain't that hard. Ugh. One thing I'm trying to do this summer is I've been told if I keep consistent with the gym right now, which I am because, you know, I'm having to pay for it, I'm not going to let that go to waste. I'll be coming back looking like a Greek god, but what I'm wanting to do is grow my hair and beard out because I've got pretty thick sideburns, stash, um, chin hair, but no, they don't really connect that easily. But I got something called like a derma roller, and it's this little like cylinder of small little pins. They don't really hurt, like sharp pins, little needles on them, and they open up blood vessels in your face, so it it brings vitamins to increase hair growth. So I'm doing that on on kind of the patchy spots or the patches that really don't connect that well. So I'm doing that. I'm just gonna come back absolutely shredded, looking like a mountaineer. You know, I'm gonna have my hair like super long, and with probably not a long beard, but a pretty decently, pretty decently sized beard, and just come back absolutely jacked. You're gonna be like, "Is that the new kid?" I'm like, "No, it's me." Where are we now? Carlsbad. We're in New Mexico, right? Yes. I think what I'm thinking is New Mexico, but there's this place I love to go, about 8 hours out from where I'm at right now, called Red River, New Mexico, and it is such a beautiful place. Wonderful. It's beautiful in the summer, winter, spring, fall, wherever it may be. It's always beautiful up there. It's in the mountains. Absolutely beautiful. I used to go there. Haven't gone there in a while since a particular incident happened there. Not regarding me, but regarding just, you know, an accident that happened there. But I haven't gone there since that happened back in, I think, like 2018 or something like that. Not because I'm scared or anything. It's just, just life really got busy after that. Really wish I could go back there sometime, but because we'd take our like four wheelers and ATVs and all that. We'd drive up the mountains with some family friends. Oh, it was so beautiful up there. Um, but yeah, that incident was yeah, it scarred me. That's for sure. But yeah, it's a wonderful place out there. It's just it's I mean it's no more town itself is no more a mile in length. Maybe I mean I don't know. It's been a while since I've been there. I want to say a mile, 2 miles at most in length. It's not that big of a city. I say city. It's like it's a town. No, it's a village. That's what it is. It's this little secluded place up in the mountains, but it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, little fudge shop there, like little candy store or whatever that sold wonderful fudge. And I'm not usually a big fan of fudge, just because it's too sweet for me. But it is really good. Very nostalgic place. I remember playing Terraria one time on the way back from there, and that was my first time I ever remember defeating Skeletron. Cause Skeletron, that was a hard boss for me as a kid. Cause I didn't know there was anything really past the what was it, the Wall of Flesh. This was back. I think this was back whenever Terraria was, its early days on mobile. Probably. Oh dear. Oh, I thought that was a rock right there. I was like, oh no, oh no, no, no. Move. Why does it just change to 2 lanes? Just to come back to 1 lane, little under like half a mile there. Not even half a mile, like a quarter of a mile there. What was I saying? Oh dear. Oh, headlight usage. Sun's still out, people. I was saying something. Think of something about Red River. Oh no, I'm good. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, Terraria. Yeah. It was like the first time I ever beat Skeletron. And this was back in the day. I can't remember the bosses in Terraria right now. Like pre-hard mode. I just remember there being King Slime, Eye Cthulhu, Skeletron, and then the Wall of Flesh. That's all I remember. I'm trying to think what other pre-hard mode bosses there are. Vehicle crash offense. Who'd I hit? Oh, that semi. Trying to think. Skeletron. Trying to think who else there might be. Oh, I can't remember what other ones there are. I Cthulhu, King Slime. And this was back in the days of Orkram. This is long ago. Like not like Moon Lord days. This is Orkram days. Trying to remember. Why am I blanking all of a sudden? Because I can't remember which ones are recently added and which ones are not recently added. Yeah, but I've played Terraria since the beginning. Same with Minecraft. I played Minecraft since way before 1.8. I wasn't probably like the early days. I know it certainly wasn't alpha days. But it was still pretty early. I want to say maybe 1.6 maybe. So probably 2011, 2010, 2011, maybe around there. 2012 at best. Same with Roblox. That was at its heyday. The big what was it, tycoon phase or whatever that it had back like the 2012s and all that stuff. Work at a pizza place. Yeah, all that stuff. Super nostalgic. Now it's just kind of a cesspool. And there's a couple of good things on there. It's got really good potential for horror games, as seen with like Doors and all that. Even a couple of like FNAF fan games on there have really shown to have a lot of potential. Oh dear, what's this? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm trying to think what other games. Oh, you know what was a really fun game for me back in the day? Angry Birds Go. It was their little like racing game, Rovio's racing game. That game was so fun. Angry Birds Go. What else was there? Of course, the original Angry Birds. I don't know if anybody else remembers, but the like Toca Boca or something like that games. Those were fun. I mean, it was just I could play those. I could be entertained for hours at a time watching or playing those games. Where it's like Dan TDM, Stampy Longnose, and all that. Those were the days. Think Noodles before he became really, well, no offense to him. Well, why do I say no offense to him? He's not gonna hear about this stream. He's become really cringy lately, like super cringy. Like, man, used to be good. Used to be good YouTuber. Now you're just cringe. And you've got Pat and Jen. Never forget them. Oh, can never forget them. And Matt Pat, whenever he wasn't absolutely milking the crap out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like he used to milk it, but it was like good content that he would make, you know. Those were really good. Of course, Markiplier's original FNAF videos. Those, I love that. Oh, that Juniors game, or not Juniors, what is it, FNAF Plus or something like that. That'll be a fun game to play. And maybe Security Breach Ruin. I don't know if my computer can really handle Security Breach, because it's got a 1050 in it, and I'm saving it for a lot of stuff. One of them is probably a new graphics card. A new graphics card would really be nice. I don't think what other games there were. It's a game I played a lot as a kid. Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy was my childhood. Mario Galaxy and what was it? Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion was like it is one of my favorite games of all time. It's got to be on like my top 5 right now. I'd say on my list right now, my top 5 games are right now. The first one's going to be very controversial to any of you who have played it. And I didn't grow up with, like, you know, Call of Duty or GTA or something like that. I was a Nintendo fan through and through. Still am today. But number 1, controversial, but it's got to be Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It's just such a fun game to play. I always had fun. I never not enjoyed that game. No, I feel like I'm lying when I say that. I feel like there's something that I did not enjoy in that game. Oh, yeah, that one boss that you fight over 3 times, and it's just the same exact thing, or like same exact thing, just over and over again. What was it? It wasn't Demise, was it? I don't think that. I mean, yeah, it kind of was Demise, but that wasn't his name though. I really enjoyed the final boss fight. I really enjoyed that. Second place goes to I can't not say Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was such a good game. Although it kind of veered away from traditional aspects of Zelda, they did it really good. I really enjoyed. And I mean, it was my first. Well, it wasn't my first Zelda game, but it's the first Zelda game I actually remember enjoying. My first ever Zelda game was Wind Waker HD. I didn't really know what Legend of Zelda was or any of that stuff was. But yeah, I didn't know it was a puzzle game, so I was just like, oh, Legend of Zelda, adventure game, not puzzles. But I mean, I had fun with it. I have some good. I guess I have some good memories about it. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, first Zelda game I ever completed. First Zelda game I remember having the most memories about outside of Skyward Sword. But number 3. Number 3. That's a hard one. Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy's definitely number 3. Mario Galaxy. You can't not say Galaxy was a bad game. Mario Galaxy is an amazing game. The soundtrack, I mean, it was really good and it just brought so many new things to Mario. I don't think the next thing I'm gonna no, I'll save that one for last. Mario Luigi's Mansion's got to be my number 4 pick. Luigi's Mansion, I just loved that game. I could never get tired of that game. It was so fun. The creativity with the ghosts and the old like Victorian mansion aspect. It was all super fun. I don't really have much else to say about the game, but I don't think the next one will be that controversial, but it could possibly be because there are definitely some better games out there that most people would think. Not me in particular. That's why I'm putting it on here, but uh, Super Mario 3D World, not 3D Land for the DS, 3D World for the Wii U is gotta be one of, if not one. No, it's not. It's not my favorite 3D Mario game, but it is definitely one of my favorite 3D Mario games. Obviously, you heard Mario Galaxy was my favorite 3D Mario game. I'm not counting Luigi's Mansion as that because it's kind of a spin-off game. But yeah, Mario. I have a lot of nostalgic memories with Super Mario 3D World, and I loved the soundtrack. I love the big band kind of jazzy music that it has. I've always been a big fan of big band, I guess is a good way to put it. Um, yeah, the level design was always so fun. There was always one level. It was the Fuzzy's race level or whatever. It was the 2D, or I guess it's kind of 2.5D, side-scrolling level. That one I hated. No, it wasn't side-scrolling. It was actually up and down scrolling most of the time. But I hated that one. That one I really hated, just because it was hard, and it still is hard to this day. But wonder when Nintendo's gonna come out with the next Mario game, because they've really been quiet about the next mainline Mario game. Like Zelda, Mario's had a couple spin-off games, but Zelda's had quite a bit more spin-off games, like Hyrule Warriors HD. Uh, okay, well I can't say that. No, well, mm, kinda, yeah, kinda no. Mario has had a lot of good stuff for their 30th anniversary. What was it? They had Super Mario 3D World for the Switch, Mario All Stars 3D. Which I wish they got a Zelda All Stars 3D, cause with like I don't know, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. That would have been a really good decision choice for Nintendo, but no, they didn't do it. Um, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on. Yeah, Nintendo really missed a chance for some money there. Um, but Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom is looking to be a really good game. It's probably gonna knock one of them. Well, yeah, of course it's gonna knock. It's probably gonna knock one of the games off of their. Well, it's gonna knock at least one off of their tiering, but it's probably gonna be top 3 is my best guess. It's looking up to be a really good game, and hopefully Nintendo hasn't rushed this development like most other game companies do now these days. But I'm really looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. Definitely gonna buy the collector's set or whatever it is. You know, that's because I love Zelda. I'm a big fan of the Zelda franchise. But yeah, they've been thinking about it. They have been quite quiet with the Mario stuff because they really haven't had a mainline Mario game in a while. I mean, neither has Zelda, but Zelda at least has one that's about to release. Yeah, it would be a week from now. Uh, but yeah, Mario. Maybe I was what a, what a Nintendo thing to do would have been to like tease a Mario game at the end of the Mario movie. That would have been such a Nintendo thing to do. Oh gosh, voice crack right there. Um, but they didn't. They just teased another Mario movie. But I'm hoping they have a new Mario game. Not I didn't like Odyssey that much. It's just I didn't like it. I don't really know why. It just didn't. I just don't have the best memories with Odyssey. They weren't bad memories. They just weren't memories that remember that well. Um, I remember goofing off with my friend, with Cappy. Whenever he was Cappy and then I was Mario, I remember goofing off and no clipping when there was like a glitch when you could kind of no clip and then see through boundaries and whatever. But yeah, it was Mario Galaxy was kind of a mixed bag for me. Like some worlds, they're pretty cool. Other worlds really weren't. Like New Donk City, I don't like how they added actual humans to the game. Like it was kind of uncanny. Like Five Nights at Freddy's is uncanny because it's made to be uncanny, and I like that. Mario Odyssey's humans were uncanny, and they're not meant to be uncanny, and that didn't set well with me. Just the fact they had actual humans in there, and the bosses weren't my favorite. The bosses weren't that good, in my opinion. And they just relied. It was very gimmicky. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It was very gimmicky. Like Mario Galaxy, a good way to put it is Mario Galaxy's first boss was easy. You just climb up it. There's okay, well they all had a certain gimmick to them, but Mario Galaxy's really just had the same gimmick. Just capture something, use it against boss goes down. Mario Galaxy, on the other hand, was using, different gimmicks revolving around. Of course, it was revolving around one gimmick, but they were creative with that. Mario Odyssey wasn't that creative with the, capturing gimmick and all that. But yeah, one game I feel like deserves a little bit more recognition was the first Mario RPG game. Super Mario RPG and like the Legend of the Seven Stars or something like that. That was I thoroughly enjoyed it. Even though I didn't get past a lot of it, I still really enjoyed that game. All the Mario RPG games have been they really have been solid, except for Paper Jam. Okay, well, I actually really liked Paper Jam, but I heard a lot of people don't like it. There was a lot of potential that was wasted in it. Like, it was just, let's have PD Piranha, and let's have Paper PD Piranha. Let's have Bowser, then let's have Paper Bowser. But I really like those, whatever, Papercraft battles or whatever they were, where you just have the big paper Mario and Luigi's or whatever. I really enjoyed those. Those were fun. But when I've talked with my friends, they didn't really enjoy those for some reason. I don't know why. But my favorite one out of them all, Paper Jam was fun, but not Bowser Inside, sorry, Dream Team. Dream Team was my favorite so far. Dream Team was really fun. I honestly feel kind of bad that the Year of Luigi flopped, because the Year of Luigi it had a lot of really good potential, and I mean, cooped with hair in my mouth, cooped with bad sales of the Wii U, it didn't deserve to flop. And Luigi's such an underrated character. Well, he's not even that underrated. People really enjoy Luigi, but he's, compared to Mario, he's of course going to be underrated. But yeah, I've always enjoyed the every Luigi's Mansion game I've really enjoyed. And I don't understand. I mean, okay, well, I do understand the beef with Luigi's Mansion 2, just because it really, really steered away from the original game's gameplay. It's mission based, and then you've also got, you didn't have portrait ghosts, which that's one thing I missed about the original game, was portrait ghost. And then I'm glad they brought it back, kinda, in number 3, is they got really creative with the bosses. But in not Galaxy, gosh dang it, in Luigi's Mansion 2, they weren't that creative with the bosses. Like, it was just ghost possesses something, and then you kill something, and then Luigi's Mansion 1 is like these characters have lore to them. They have actual lore. Like, you know, you had backstories and all that. You could read dialogue and whenever you scanned them or whatever. That was cool. I wish they brought that back with the third installment, because the third game, it brought back some gameplay elements, but not all of them. But it was enough to make a pretty good game. But it was like, you know, there's kind of no, it wasn't mission based. Like, you still had free roam, but it was just levels and all that. I guess it was kind of similar to mission based and all that. I didn't really have a problem with it. I really enjoyed the third game. I really enjoyed them all. One and or two and three kind of equally, and then one. I can't really put them in a grouping just because I all love them the same, really, except, well, I guess number one I like better than all the other ones. But yeah, yeah, they've one game I haven't really gotten into much was Pokemon, and I never really. I mean, I was in it for like a couple months at one point in my life, and then I just kind of stopped because Pokemon never really interested me that. Well, no, I was in it for a couple years, maybe. No, it was about a year. I remember watching Sun and Moon, when on on Disney XD, Saturday mornings or whatever. Of course, it wasn't my favorite of the animes, if you could really even call it an anime at that point. My favorite of all of them was XY and XY and Z. That was my favorite of them all, and the movies that came from it. Those were all my favorites. The only ones I've really played was Sword and Shield, and I did not enjoy that game that much. Pearl is the remake for the 3DS. The Pearl, Ruby, or no, it was Ruby and Sapphire, I think was what it was. But it was the ones remade for the DS or 3DS. That one I kind of enjoyed. And of course the originals. I played the original, not all the way through. Sun and Moon I played, and then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or whatever. One thing I hate to admit, and you guys, if anybody's watching, you probably don't know what it is, but Yokai Watch, that was what I played instead of Pokemon, and I hate myself for it, because Yokai Watch was obviously, it wasn't a direct copy. I mean, what are you supposed to do when you've got all these weird beasts and how to obtain them or whatever? Like, it wasn't exactly Pokemon, but it was close enough to where you could say a lot of it was taken from Pokemon. I hate to say that is what I enjoyed more than Pokemon, and I hate to say I still kind of do to this day. The anime wasn't that good, but the game, the games compared with the ones now are really solid. And I kind of wish that they made more games, but it never really took off in the U.S. But it took off a lot in Japan, from what I heard. I'm kind of sad that they didn't port them over to the Switch. Because if they ported them over to the Switch, I'd definitely play them. Because I really enjoyed those games a lot. What other games? Miitopia. I don't understand. I feel like Miitopia is a mixed bag with people, and I really enjoyed Miitopia. Especially the remake on the Switch with all the new, wait, was there new content for Miitopia on the Switch? I can't remember. I mean, yeah, of course there was new content, but, like, new story or whatever. I did like the new customizations and all that. No, that was really cool, but I can't remember if there's other stuff that happened after it, but I really enjoyed the creativity with the bosses and all that. But, I'm trying to think. I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about right now. It's something with Mario. no, Metopia. One thing I hope gets ported over to the Switch sometime is Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life was so freaking fun, man. Oh no. Okay, well we're just gonna have to on this part. It's just there's people blocking our way, and this is exactly what we do. We just run through the barricades. Just run through the little police barricades, and everything will be fine. Just thread the needle right here. And boom. Road's free. But yeah, Tomodachi Life was really fun for me, and really nostalgic. Also, it was like one of the first games I got for the 3DS. I know it wasn't the first one. Luigi's Mansion 2 was the first one that I got for it. But Tomodachi Life was very close. Another game I really enjoyed on the 3DS was Kirby games. Kirby games I always really enjoyed the Kirby games, just 'cause, you know, cute little pink puffball with lore that says he's actually a god. But yeah, what was it? Robobot. I really enjoyed Robobot. Robobot was it's such a fun game. I feel like it doesn't get enough attention. It doesn't get as much as it deserves, really. It's such a fun game. It's really underrated. And trying to think what other games. I didn't get that one. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, I did get it. Right as I walked out of GameStop, I lost it. Right as I walked out of GameStop, I could not find it. And I saw them put it in the case, but I could not find it after that. Yeah, so I was upset. It was the first Kirby game that came out on the 3DS. I can't remember which one it was. Then I played the first one that came out on the Switch. I haven't played the new one yet. Probably don't plan on playing it. I've heard mixed reviews from my friends about it. But yeah. I can't remember what the one on the Switch was called. Holy crap, they're going 92 miles an hour in a semi-truck right now. That's insane. Oh, no, don't drift into that lane. Yeah. What's the name for the first Kirby game on the Switch? Yeah, I forgot what it was, but I really enjoyed that game. It was really fun. Oh, there goes the cop now, so now I can really speed. It was that, and there's another Kirby game. Oh, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. That's another really fun one that I really enjoyed playing. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is really fun. I really enjoyed the very colorful aesthetic and the art design that the game took. I really enjoyed all of it. I really enjoy a lot of Nintendo games. Outside of Nintendo, indie games I really enjoy, like Undertale I really enjoyed playing through. Or just like small developer. Yeah, I guess it would still be indie. I really like indie games. Like FNAF and all. Oh, I can't even really call FNAF indie game anymore. I miss whenever it was indie game. I feel like they should have ended off the story at FNAF 6. Maybe not in the games, but they should have cut the story off there. Maybe made games off of like, well, I don't know, like Fredbear's Family Diner or some other part of it that might have expanded the lore. But they really should have ended off Afton's story. Or at least they should have ended off Afton's story at the FNAF 6 fire. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the FNAF lore, don't look it up. It's convoluted. You'll be confused. Yeah, it's very confusing. I like to think I don't think Scott's a bad story writer, because what he's brought together, he's obviously seen to be. I'd say he's obviously seen to be a competent storyteller, but I think he just made it confusing for us. Oh, I think in the beginning, he didn't really know where to take it story-wise. So that might be why it's a little bit more convoluted. But now I think he just does it to troll with us. Well, then, whenever he before security breach and help wanted and all that, I think it was. I think he just did it to troll with us and all that. Cause Scott loves to troll his fans and all that. Or no, the game should have ended off at UCN just because it was just one little piece that added to Afton's story. Saying that he's got it, the eternal punishment for being for what he did and all that as the um being stuck in the place with all of his creations and having to fight them off and all that. I thought that was really good, and I like the idea of Scott giving fan games recognition that they deserve, because the FNAF fan game community is really it's it's really it's really strong. There's a lot of talent there, and a lot of unseen talent as well. Although the FNAF fandom cannot go without a controversy for a week. For some strange reason. I don't know why they can't just be normal. I miss the days when it was just, what's Golden Freddy's identity and who is the purple guy? Whenever they call, what was it, Vincent or something like that? Whenever I used to think his name was Vincent. Those were the days. Let's see, how'd that go? Long distance, I think high value is also good to invest in right now. I'm not taking a loan, bank. See what the job market has right now. Maybe something a little better. It's about the same, and it's probably less. Yeah, it's less mileage. Or was it less mileage? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a big fan of a lot of indie games. Well, I say a lot. I at this point I can't really tell if something's an indie game or not. Really, it's just kind of indie games and Nintendo games. A couple things here and there. Trying to think what other games I really like. Yeah, that's really just it. Yeah. So I was just fiddling with a magazine for a rifle. Let's see here. So any of y'all watching tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all doing good. Ugh, I've got a bad coughing spree. Yeah, so just gonna be fun tomorrow is getting there's this thing in a couple towns over from my town called the Burger Festival. And it's where like the first like onion burger was made or whatever, which I don't understand the big whoop around the onion burger or whatever. Well, I mean, I that's coming from somebody who doesn't really like onions that much. Just too bitter. I like it. I just don't like onions on their own, or like just onions. If it's mixed in with something, it's fine, but you know. But yeah, it's like 3 to 11 tomorrow, and there's something called the Big Burger. It's just this big old burger that cooks for like a couple hours, and then everybody just gets a little slice of the big burger. Then they ended off with a fireworks show. I don't know why my state is so patriotic about the onion burger. Like I mean, it wasn't that revolutionary. Oh dear. It wasn't that revolutionary. Something that's a little bit more revolutionary is the shopping cart. My state made the shopping cart. And what do you got? 3. And whatever his faces from Yukon or whatever. Garth Brooks. Yeah, Garth Brooks. The guy from Yukon, Oklahoma. Yeah. See, I don't have great great amount of viewers this time. I used to have pretty good amount of viewers on the last couple of ones. I'm hoping to try and maybe get streams out more. But yeah. I remember last summer I played Gary's Mod with my friend, or a couple online friends a lot. Gary's Mod is super fun when you've actually got... Okay, truck, you could have used your blinkers. Blinkers would have been real nice right there. Playing Gary's Mod with some online friends was really fun. We'd do these little base wars or whatever. I'd create what I called wonder weapons. Which are just little floating platforms with artillery pieces. We had that one artillery mod added to it, so we can just shoot at each other's bases and tanks and whatever. And one time, I got we focused on the other dude, and then it was just me, my other online friend, and I was like, I know just what to do. So I acted like I was in the base, you know, hunkering down. And all that. But what I did is I took a tank, and there were these little underground, like, streets you could go on, like tunnels or whatever, that led right up to his base. So what I ended up doing was taking the tank. I think it was like the model of the Sherman tank or whatever, and used that and just went under. And then it had little elevators that you could elevate on. So he was asking, like, by the time I had really gotten to his base, he was getting kind of suspicious about where I was at. Like, where you at? So I told him, I was like, I'm right here. Then I just started raising up from the elevator and all that. Oh, what does the cop want now? Okay. But yeah, and then I just decimated him and then won that one. But yeah, the wonder weapons were just these. It's like the little generic, like, train platform, the little box thing or whatever, and I just put little hover balls, I think is what they were called, little hover things, and just strap an artillery piece to the top of them and put thrusters on the back. I just fly it around and then decimate everybody there. Then they became even more complex with more platforms, more artillery pieces. We ended up... There's some mod you can download of, like, what is it, Siren Head. There's, like, a mech Siren Head or whatever that was absolutely enormous. We ended up just using a ton of wonder weapons, using them against this thing. We ended up beating it after we died, like, 20 times. Yeah, it was really fun. And I like to think I was the inventor of the next bot chases, because we did this, like, me and my friends did this, like, over a year before they really became popular. Because I used to be kind of in the loop of Gary's Mods videos and all that, and we'd get the Obama, what was it, the Obunga, that's what it was, the Obunga next bot, and we just place it in, like, the fork map or whatever, if you know what I'm talking about, like the generic fork map is what it was called, or something like that, GM fork, I think. Oh gosh. Oh, that's not good. Oh dear. That is extremely very not good. There we go. Oh, nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. We just won't talk about that crash right there. But yeah, we ended up doing that. It was hilarious and it was terrifying, but I like to think I was the inventor of those next spot things. This was like the dawn of 2021 whenever we started doing this, and next spot stuff became really popular at like the middle of the second quarter of 2022. So this was like over a year before that stuff really became popular. So I like to think I was the one who invented that. Or me and my friends invented that. I gotta give them some credit for it. Trying to think what else we played. I mean, of course, just doing little battles, and I just got out the Infinity Gauntlet and all that. Oh, using the FNAF animatronics and all that, chasing around those models that haven't been changed since 2014. You know the ones I'm talking about. You can't deny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you had no childhood. Little crappy FNAF. Well, they're not crappy. They're decently good models, and they stayed around this long. But you know those models I'm talking about. The ones that have stayed around since 2014 and have never ever changed once. Oh no! Oh no! I'm about to hit a cop. Okay, that's okay. We're good now. Oklahoma City. Oh, Oklahoma DLC almost here. Oh, but yeah. That we started doing that last summer. Oh gosh, I just hit a cop. Okay, it's fine. I think they survived. They've got plenty of cops out there. We started doing the next spot stuff last summer, and that was really fun. We stayed up till like 12 in the morning doing it. We'd get jump scared or whatever. Let me think what else there was. I've done a lot of. I did a lot of stuff. Oh, SCP Containment Breach. I was terrified of that game, but I played it last summer, the multiplayer version with one of my online friends. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, but it was still kind of scary. Like Peanut was scary. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Peanut is this SCP is just kind of like this um, not genre, but it's like these. Ooh, that is not good. Ooh, that is no good. That is not good at all. I just ran into that pole at like 100 miles an hour. I have my phone in front of me because I don't have a second monitor, and oh yeah, it just happened. It just happened. I have my phone in front of me to see chat and all that. I just saw myself hit that, but time is it? Oh, it's 8:31. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end off the stream right here. That's a good place to end it, I think. Not for everybody. I'll probably stream next week if I'm not busy studying for finals, which I shouldn't be. Or yeah, I'm just gonna end it off right here. Let's save it right now. Let's just put saying. There we go. All right. For those of you who tuned in, thank you for tuning in tonight, and I'll see you another time.